Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about SAP Security Patch Tuesday process. I will not go much deep, but I wanted to give you at least understanding of what this SAP Security Patch Tuesdays are, what is the frequency when the SAP release all these nodes related to different vulnerabilities in SAP and what you can do. So if you just simply go to Google and search for SAP Security Patch Tuesdays, you would find couple of SAP websites or places where we should go. So the first page is the actual SAP site where they talk about what this SAP security nodes and the whole Patch Tuesday process. Uh, just to give you background on like what when I say SAP security patch day, right? So any vendor, whether it's Microsoft, Google, Cisco, Adobe, SAP, they have their products, right? SAP has its own product, and any product, no matter how good they have been built, would get some bug which are vulnerabilities from security perspective, right? Suppose there is a bug in a product, or we call it vulnerability in a product, uh, which if a bad actor can understand or can find out about your landscape, saying your SAP system has this vulnerability, and they can actually exploit that to do bad things to your SAP landscape, right? Hacking or ransomware or whatever they can do. Okay, so that's why any vendor, including SAP, they release all this whenever they find such vulnerabilities, either by themselves or reported by some other partners and other persons. They work on the fix, and they release those nodes as part of the security patch day, and they ask all the customers to review those nodes and apply to their SAP systems as early they can, especially for if they are critical or 0-day vulnerabilities. So I can probably cover just the vulnerability like CVSS scores and their ratings, but I will probably focus just for the SAP Security Patch Tuesday. So I highly recommend to go here and just see what they are talking. There are different critical vulnerabilities they are referring here, which you can just simply read it. And if you can see there, it's basically SAP note which would have the fixes for that particular vulnerability, and they do it like every second Tuesday of that month. So you can see different dates for different months for 2022. Okay, so they used to have a separate place where they would house all these vulnerabilities. This wiki page, this next site which comes on the Google, until February 2022. Starting March 2022, they have a new URL you can see here, dam.sap.com, where they started putting their patch Tuesdays related nodes. If I click on that link, it will take me on the new website, which is kind of a document, a Word document where, okay, so this is for the March 2022 when SAP started using this new URL, and they're seeing all the upcoming patch Tuesdays starting March 2022 would be shared on this page. So I will share that link on the video on the description page. You can access those links from there. But if I go deep into the March 2022 patch Tuesdays, so it talks about, okay, what is the objective. As I say, SAP has found some vulnerabilities, and they have delivered fixes for those vulnerabilities in their different products. Okay, you can also find these notes if you log into SAP support portal with the S user ID you have for the customer you work for, or for whatever company you work for. Okay, and there are other details which I will not go in detail, but you can simply read it. So as you can see, March 2022, it says we had on 8th of March 2022 we have released 12 new security nodes. So for this month we got 12 new security nodes for 12 vulnerabilities, and as you can see, we got the top one is hot news uh, related to, I think this is the ICMAD one, which was a big deal for the web dispatcher vulnerability, which was released earlier, but this is a I think, yeah, this was released in February 2022 patch day, but they have got some update and into the notes and the recommendation and the fix and we should be doing. So I highly recommend, if you are a SAP customer, or a company you work for, you are responsible for protecting or securing your SAP systems. Please always start with your hot news, and anything which is above 8 or 9, 10, they are like most critical one. You should immediately plan to apply it if they are applicable to your landscape, especially for this ICMAD one, the web dispatcher one, which is very critical and can get uh, very bad if the bad actor gets into your system and you have this vulnerability. So for March 1, they have this update for the ICMAD, the web dispatcher one, which you should review it. I hope you already applied fixes as per the Feb patch Tuesday, and just still review whatever update they have here and see if it means you need to apply or you need to do something more apart from what you did. Okay. uh, this also have all the links to the specific nodes. You can see 3123396, which will take to the SAP support marketplace, which will also need the S user ID to log in. So it's not, all the details are not publicly open, and you do need a SAP S user ID to see what the actual fix is. Yeah, if I scroll further down, there are again few related to Log4j, which has been lingering for long since last year. And I think they have a few updates there. So again, Log4j, ICMAD, they are the most critical vulnerabilities we have seen recently for SAP. Log4j has been across, but yeah, even for SAP was impacted as well. So Log4j, make sure you patch your Log4js. If it's 2.x version, whatever, you have patched to the latest and greatest. If it's 1.x version, still make sure you update and come to the latest version, and that may mean like you have to do a lot of testing and work with your vendor. So make sure you review these hot news for the March patch Tuesday. And there are other, like for solution manager focus run thing, which was a hot news as well and got CBS score of 9.3. So apart from ICMAD and Log4j, the focus run for Solman, if you have in your landscape, you should immediately review and work with your basis and security teammate and see what we should be doing there. If you scroll further down, there are a few for Fiori, which if you have a Fiori, I think it would be applicable for your landscape if you have these versions here. So yeah, critical first priority, then move to high, and then the medium and low you can always again, the recommendation is to apply all the nodes, but you will always want to do or patch your critical and high ones and then move into medium. And technically you should have like a patch Tuesday process in your company. If you don't, then I think about, talk to your basis, talk to your security teammates, and see how you can create the process to to apply, or how well you can apply, because you cannot just apply these into production. You need to apply into sandbox first and dev and test and have some testing and then plan to apply on production. Okay. Again, this document talk about the February one as well, and yeah, this is also has the Feb 1 as well. So I will not go deep into the Feb 1, but I will share these links. And as I said, this was kind of a refresher or just overview around SAP Security Patch Tuesday process. Do like this video if you think this is helpful. Add your comments and let me know if you want me to go deep into the SAP Security Patch Tuesday process. So thank you guys for watching. I think as a SAP security consultant or whatever role you are in, I think you need to look beyond just SAP PFCG users and those things. You need to think holistically and think on everything you should be doing. Think from a cyber security personnel than just thinking from SAP security personnel. So that's all for today. Thank you for coming to India Campus Guru. We will try to put more videos. I think we have been getting a lot of comments and feedback saying to put more videos, put more contents, and we're gonna try that. And I'm trying this video on my phone just to try, and I'm still trying. I'm figuring out. I'm not a good. I would say I'm learning. I'm still learning. Everybody is learning, and I think that's the way we should be working anyway. So let me know if you like this video, and if you have any feedback, please add your comments. Reach out to us at India Campus Guru on Twitter, or just add a comments on YouTube, and we will happy to respond. So thank you. Keep learning and stay safe. Bye.